Hey parents, my name is Lindsay Forbes and I'm the school counselor at Basic Independent McLean. I wanted to reach out to you and just talk to you a little bit about everything that's going on with distance learning and how I can be here to help you. The first thing I want to say is thank you so much for all that you are doing to help your students succeed in this time of just unknown and uncertainty. You guys are amazing parents and have worked so hard with your kids on an everyday basis to help them to succeed and become the wonderful kids that we know and love at school. So during this time, I want to talk about just a few tips that can help us kind of sort through the chaos. The first tip I want to give you is to be careful of how we talk about this time. If we tell our kids that it's a crisis, that it's something negative, that there's unknown and uncertainty, and it's like this big scary thing, then they're going to be afraid. They're going to be worried. Their anxiety is going to grow. If we tell them that we are part of this new adventure, that every day is going to be something exciting and new to look forward to, they're going to see it as a new exciting adventure also. So we want to try to stay as positive as possible when we're talking about the coronavirus and this time of social distancing and distance learning. Let's make it something exciting for them. The second tip I want to give you is routine are so key. Every kid has their routine. They get up in the morning, maybe they eat breakfast, brush their teeth, maybe they talk to their friends on Facebook, or they see their sister or brother downstairs. Maybe your family has a normal routine of doing homework before going to school, or doing some sort of activity together as a family. During this time, it's so easy to say, okay, we're just gonna relax. We're gonna sleep in as late as we want. We're gonna go with the flow. But kids really do need routines, and we as parents need routines as well. We need to see that there's progress being made. It's good for our mental health. So I really want to encourage you to find a routine that works for your family. As we go through this adventure, things are constantly changing. So pick a routine that might work for you. Try it out for 5 days. And if it doesn't work, change it. Be flexible. Show yourself some grace. Every day is going to be different. Every day is going to be new. And a little bit of grace is going to go a long way. So don't be afraid to say, you know what? This week was a bust. It didn't work. Let's try a different schedule. Let's try a different routine. Tip 3 is that now that we're all home, we are seeing each other every day, all day, we have a lot of expectations for each other. So be clear about your expectations. If you're working from home, you now have several new hats to put on. You have your parent hat, you now have a teacher hat, you have your work hat. So how do we know which is which? I want to encourage you to set up different locations in your home, if possible, to do different activities. So set up a place in your home that is work or school related. What might that look like? Some of you may have a formal dining room. We have in our home a downstairs basement. So my kids know when they go into the basement, that's school time. This may be easier to do if you have people at home that can help you with your kids. If you don't, if you're maybe a single parent or you're having to try to juggle all these different hats by yourself, you might want to set up at your kitchen table different seats. They know that if they're sitting in that assigned seat, that it's work time. Our brains are programmed to become creatures of habit. Just like it's a well-known fact that if we have TV and technology in the bedroom, it's hard for our brains to shut off and go to sleep at night. It's because our brain gets into the bed and says, ooh, it's TV time. Now I get to be awake. It's the same with school and work. If we have a specific location that we are going to work and do school in, then our brains sit in that place and say, hey, it's time to turn on. It's time to get ready. We're going to learn. So having your kids get into a routine of where they're going to work and where they're going to do school at is really important. It's also important for you so that they know, okay, if mommy or daddy is sitting in this seat, then they're working. And we need to give them a little bit of space and respect that time. Is stay connected. It is so important that in this time of social isolation and social distancing that we make time to connect with people that aren't in the same household as we are. Whether that be talking to other parents about the strengths and weaknesses that you found in your family during this time of distance learning, maybe sharing with them what things have worked for you and what things aren't working for you. Or maybe it's reaching out to relatives to check on them, make sure they're okay. Or reaching out to that person you know who lives by themselves, who may need just a friend to talk to. It's really important. It's also important to set up virtual play dates with your friends, with your kids' friends. They need that social interaction as well. We're trying to build a community, and distance learning kind of has a tendency to break that down. So make it an honest effort to reach out to friends, family, coworkers, have face-to-face chats. Don't just send emails. Try to set up Zoom accounts, try to set up Facebook chat, Skype accounts, whatever you can do to really see each other face-to-face. The next tip is to have fun. This time is so precious. You have your kids at home. You have the opportunity to spend time with them. You have the opportunity to have even more of an impact on their education than you already do. But make it fun. Everything's not about work. Everything's not about school. Spend time as a family. Make sure that when you set up your routine, you have designated days and times that are for the family. Make sure that you're reaching out to really connect with those people that you're in the home with. Maybe it's going for a walk. Maybe it's having a game night. Maybe it's a pajama day where you know that everybody in the household is just going to stay in their pajamas for one day. It seems simple, but it makes such an impact. Kids are going to remember this. This is going to be something that impacts their lives, and it's impacting our lives already as adults. So make it memorable. Have game nights. Reach out and say, you know what? Today's crazy hair day. So mom is going to do crazy hair, and dad's going to do crazy hair, and we're all going to have crazy hair. Make a day where you're going to have a beach day. So maybe you sit at home, turn the heater on, have a beach day, get some beach balls. Everybody's in, sun clothes. Have a day where it's pet day, where you make sure that you reach out and spend quality time with your pets. Let the kids have their dog with them when they're doing their schoolwork, or their cat with them when they're doing schoolwork. Do something special. Be creative. This is your opportunity to build lasting memories with your kids that they're going to have such an amazing effect on them. Spend that quality time. It's so important. And the last thing I want to encourage you to do is take a deep breath. Every day is going to bring its own challenges. So today, just take a deep breath. Tomorrow will be another day. Show yourself some grace. Show yourself some love. Make sure you're doing self-care. We're here for you. We want to be as supportive as possible at Basis Independent McLean. So reach out to us. Remember, this too shall pass. The day will come when your kids go back to school, where you go back to work, and everything goes back to what you're used to. So take advantage of this time. See it as an adventure. See it as a time to reconnect with our families and try to have fun. If you need anything, I'm always here for you. I'll be sending out an email with office hours and times where you can get a hold of me through the parent portal and to set up any type of counseling needs that you may have with your children. I look forward to meeting each and every one of you and working with you throughout the school year. Again, take a deep breath. We have this.